Hello dear student, I am Dr. Ramnath Andale, Assistant Professor in KIT Art, BH Commerce, AM Science, well-known KTHM College, Nashik. Today I am going to the deals with online lecture series in that we learn the FYBSc Zoology paper first, Animal Diversity first. In that we learn the chapter number 4, the introduction of the phylum Porifera, and we go through the phylum Porifera, the two small character point. The first point, the what are the basic information or introductory information of the phylum Porifera, and the different silent features of the phylum Poriferans animals. Today's session we discuss about the chapter number 5, introduction to phylum Porifera. But before this today's session initiation or starting point, we go through the previous lecture agenda. We just look at summary of previous lecture and then go to the next part. In recap part, in last session we discussed about the very first part of last session, the introduction of metazoa. We discussed about the what is the definition of metazoa. Metazoa means there is a animal have the multicellular organism body, and that organism or that animal put in the specific group, this is known as a metazoa. Then we also discuss about the next parameter in that, the theories of origin, how origin the metazoans. You know that the basically animal are originated in the single cell organism, and then development is going on, and ultimately there is how to the single cellular organism is perform or develop the multicellular organism. And in that there is a, in evolution point of view, we go through the 4 billions ago, that time the first animal is developed as a single cell, and now there is we are observe itself, there is human being, they have the multicellular organism, the body is divisible into the different part and organ system is there. Ultimately this is a happen due to the there is metazoa, and how they originated, that 7 to 8 theory we learn, syncytial theory, then Gastria theory, then the monoclonal theory, then polynomial theory. These all theory we discussed in the last lecture, and the last part we also discuss about in that the what are the importance of the metazoan. There is a the ecological as well as the anthropological. There is so many application have the metazoan animal, and therefore this chapter we oral summary or oral chapter, this thing, the small chapter is there, chapter number 4 we discuss is all point. Then now we go to the today's session agenda. In that we go through the very small lecture in today's session. In that, the firstly we discuss about the introduction of phylum Porifera. Then we also discuss about the what are the gender characters of the phylum Porifera, and these are the we go to the very superficial manner. This part already discussed in the previous lecture, previous few lecture we are go through that, but we today we go to the detail about the phylum Porifera. Now in today's session, what are the agenda of today's session? What are the learning objective? The basically in that session or in that lecture we discuss about or we got the basic information of phylum Porifera, which are the superficial or basic characters of the phylum Porifera. Then we also get it the which are the silent features of the phylum Porifera. These two parameters we go through that, and after complete this lecture we got it the detailed information about the how what are the poriferan animal and what are the silent feature of that animals. Then here look at this picture. In that pictures we are observe that this is a single figure, there is a single animal, and this the picture is one of the representative of the poriferan animal. And here we see the morphology. Look it very carefully in that picture. This pictures there is a color pattern, then surface morphology, then these all feature we learn in which are the specialized features in that organism. We are observe very carefully, then we go to the detailed structure or detailed parameter of that. Here in introduction of poriferans, who invent these terms, and this term is invented by the one scientist. There is a Grants in 1836. The first time the poriferan term is applied or used, the scientist in the 1836. Then afterwards, the these poriferans, the meaning of poriferans, that means there is a pore bearing animals. The animals have this body surface, they have the different pore structure is there, or different small minute pore is there, and that animal they perforated, the many number of pore is observed or seen or found in that organism body. Then these animals, they are very first primitive metazone animal. Why the given name, or why I call it the primitive metazone animal? Because these are the first organism group, they have the developed the multicellular animal body, but in that there is a not developed any specialized organ or any specialized structures of the organism body, but here is the cell is there. Cell are congruent, or they are come together and they form the one structure and perform the some functions, and therefore these are the primitive metazone animal. In that, they basically, these are the few cell, which are the few cell we are go to the detail about in the these body walls. That time we get it the information about the which are the cell are come together. It may be that the skeleton cell is come, then the choanocyte cell, porocyte cell, they are come together and perform the together function, and therefore, but in that organism body they are not form the tissue structure. There is cell is come together, cell is anchored together, but there is very loose organization, and therefore these are the primitive organism. Then these are the sessile. What is mean sessile? Sessiles means this organism is not attached to the any substratum, or they are freely movable, but the basically these are the organism is mostly depend on the water current. Water current is one of the most important mechanism in that poriferan animal. The different physiological function is carried by this water current, and therefore this is very important. Which are the physiological function? They are mostly important for the water canal system or water current system. Basically, the grabbing food, then take oxygen, and the pass out the unwanted waste product from the outside the body. These all function is act by this system. This is known as a water current. Then in the worlds about this poriferan animal have the 7,000 species found in the world, and in that the most of the organism they are aquatic and marine in forms, but the only 2% sponges or poriferous animal found in the freshwater aquatic body. Then the sponges is also occur in the, basically these are the found in the very different strata of the marine environment. The some organism also found in the shallow water, some organism found in the very deep sea or pelagic zone of sea water, some sporiferan animal also found in the in mid between the some substratum atom, they are anchor, and they also, that means in the sea water or in the marine environment, the all levels there is sponges are distributed in the marine environment. And the size of this organism, they basically this organism size is vary. They starting from the size is few mm to the 1 meter or 2 meter size. It may be the there is a length or diameters of the 2 meters. Then this organism, the most of the poriferous animal, they are live in the single forms. This is solitary in nature. Or few animals, few sponges are live in the colony formation, and therefore it may be that they are solitary in nature, or it may be the colonial formations. Then morphological features, the basically in that sponges or poriferous animal, most of the animals are the asymmetric animal, but few poriferous animal or few sponges are the radial symmetry. That means there is circular body structure, and these are the morphological symmetries vary in the poriferan. It may be the asymmetrical or the radial symmetry. Then color pattern. The coloration of this poriferous animal, basically these animals, they have the very color forms we are observed. It may be the seen in the white. We are just seeing the first pictures of the today's session. This is the skipa or cycon structure is white in color, the green in color, then pink in color. They all different type of the coloration we are observed in the this poriferous animal. Also, these are the very important part in the in that character feature or introductory mechanism information. Those organisms have the symbiotic association with some algae. That means why the symbiotic association is found in the algae and the poriferan animal, because there is a in some physiological function is the carried by the or food is prepared by the zoochlorella algae. They found in live in the inside the body, and this function or this food is utilized by the this poriferan animal, and this that type of the symbiotic association found in that. That means this is the that poriferan animal in the inside the cavity. In that cavity there is the zoochlorella algae is live in that, and ultimately they come the sunlight function, they are act as a autotrophic mechanism. The food synthesize in whole cell body, and ultimately their green coloration pigment is there, and the food synthesize and the food is utilized by the that organism, and that type of the symbiotic association found in the poriferous animal. Now we go to the second part of today's session. We go to the detail in that session. There is a gender characters of the poriferous animal. Which are the characters features in that animal? The basically very first character feature of that animal, these all poriferous animal are the aquatic forms. They are not found in the terrestrial or any others. They, most of the organism is found, and in that aquatic there is most of are there is a marine in live in marine environment or habitat in marine environment, and few are live in the freshwater. That part I already discussed. Only the few organism they live in the freshwater format, freshwater water bodies. Sorry. Then this structural morphology, we go to the some detail. We just take the section of the this organism. We are seeing the this organism found in the two layer, the external layer and internal, and these two layer body structures, that terms is called as the diploblastic animal. That means the poriferous animal have the development is a two layer, the external layer as well as the internal layer found in the embryonic development. The outer layer, the basically this outer layer, we are observe that this outer surface we see the some flattened cell is there, and this flattened cell is spread or they are anchored together and form the outer layer, and these cells is contactile cell, and that cell is commonly called as a pinocytes. Pinocytes cells. The pinocytes cell is found in the outer layer of the poriferous organism. Then the inner side or inner mechanism, there is a mesoglia containing the variety of specialized cell. The outer layer there is a flat cell is there, but inner side or inner structures, they have the variation or different type of the cells is found in the inner structure of the poriferous animal. Then we also see the some cells, there is a collar cell is there, and this collar cell that also commonly called as a choanocyte cells, and which act as a capture the food materials, then the exchange of oxygen, then water flowing through the channel, that all function is carried by the that type of cell. This is known as a choanocyte cell. That means in the poriferous organism body there is choanocyte cell is act as a very important function in the internal layer as well as the physiological function of the poriferous animal. Here we see the just section of the that animal, and in that animal, this animal we are observe that the two layer, the outer side surface there is a porocyte is there, we see the porocyte in the just second picture. We are observe the sporocyte, and the inner side we see the different specialized cell is there. The body is opening, the small opening found in the this poriferan animal, and this small opening is observed on the body surface. This is known as the ostia, and one large opening is present in the anterior side. This is known as the oscula, or the singular names is the osculums. The opening are connected by the this canal system. There is the in current and ex current canals. They are connected by the these whole body walls, and in that intercanal the water is pass come inside and then expel out through the osculum. In that mechanism, they act as a different function, physiological function in the this poriferous animal. Then this organism we are observe that the very specialized structure is there. That means the surface, or if we see in the specifics morphology of that animal. That means ultimately this poriferous animal inside the present of the some sturdy metal in the form of the skeleton. The form of skeleton, who is responsible for the development of the skeleton? In that there is collagen is a one of the organism part, or one of the part found in that. This is the stiffness structure there observed as in the microscopic observation of the this structural morphology. We see in the collagen, and this collagen is responsible for the development of the spongin fiber, or collagen is a one of the type of protein, and this protein is develop the fiber like structure, and this fiber is also known as the spongin fiber. Then the another in that in skeleton part is also found the very another important part is the spicules. The skeleton structure is made up with the calcium carbonate, and the specialized structure is developed due to the two important mechanism or two important chemical compound. One is the calcium carbonate and other one is the silicon dioxide. These two molecules or two chemical component is responsible for the development of the different type of the spicules. Here we are observe that we just take the section of, or we see the skeleton or a morphological pictures of that. This is the morphological view, sorry, microscopic view of the poriferan animal, and we are observe that in the one side edge there is a green color cells. We are observe that this is the pinocytes. We are observe that there is a flattened cell found in the external body surface. This cell is covered by the pinocytes, and inner layer we are seeing the different type of the specialized cell, and this specialized cell in that we are see the blue color picture. These are the skeleton structure is developed in the inner layer in the form of the spicule and the some spongin fiber. Here we are also there is a some different type of cell. There is a arcuocyte is there, clerocyte is there, mesenchyme is there, then choanocyte is there. These are the different different type of cells. Specialized cell is found in that, and in that there is a specialized skeleton structure is developed, and that specialized structure is developed. This is known as the spicules. The spicules, there is also found the some spicule are developed by the calcium carbonate, some spicule is developed by the silicon dioxide, some spicule there some skeleton structure is found the collagen protein fiber, are also commonly called as a spongin fiber, and we are clear cut idea we get it. There is external layer and the internal. This is a diploblastic body of poriferous animal. Then in gender character features we are also go through the detail about the how is the nutrition. This organism there is no any specialized tissue is developed, no specialized organ is found, only the aggregation of cell, and this aggregation of cell the nutrition is carried by the holozoic type of nutrition. What is means by holozoic type of nutrition? That means in that organism there is take the whole body inside the body and then digest it. That type of the mechanism, this is known as a holozoic type of nutrition. Any food particle, they whole food particle they ingest it and then digest. That type of the mechanism is known as a holozoic type of nutrition here. But the one important thing is here, there is in how to the ingestion is occur through the water canal. In here, the digestive tract is fully absent. The digestive system is absent in that organism, but there is nutrition is take place. What type of the digestion is take place? The food particle is come inside the body through the water canal or incurrent canal. The food is directly absorbed by the intracellular cell, and this intracellular cell is digest the whole food particle inside the cell structure, and therefore in that body there is a intracellular digestion is take place. Then the respiration and the excretion, these two mechanisms are two important processes, physiological processes occur in the body, and these two physiological processes occur the single mechanism. This is known as a simple diffusion process. In that, in the water body, there is the incurrent, they take the water inside, and there is present of the dissolved oxygen in the water, they directly absorbed by the some surface cell and take the respiration. Their oxygen is take place by incurrent mechanism, and ultimately the excurrent mechanism, the water is get expelled out to the osculum by the larger opening of the poriferan animal. In that, there is all the waste product, unwanted product is ejected out through the excurrent canal, and that type of the two mechanism, the only the surface diffusion process, the respiration and excretion is proceed in the incurrent and excurrent canal systems. Then the next important feature in that organism, there is a nervous system is fully absent. There is no any sensory mechanism is found inside the poriferan body. There is no any sense or nervous mechanism in the poriferan organism, because these are the primitive animals or primitive metazone animals. Then the how the this multiplication or the reproduction process is found in the poriferan animal. The reproduction occur through the two way. In that organism there is a, they reproduce by the sexually as well as the asexually mechanism. Asexually, that means in that process these are the cells, or there is the budding mechanism. There is small the gemule like structure is developed, and the formation of gemules. These gemules is a sturdy part, and the fruiting body, we also call as a fruiting body, gemule as a fruiting body, and ultimately these gemules is act as a to development of the young ones. Ultimately there is a sexual reproduction is take place in that organism. How is sexual reproduction? There is a male and female body is found in the single organism, therefore it is commonly called as a hermaphrodite animal. And this hermaphrodite animal, the male body is produce a sperm and female body produce the ova, and then the scattered through the connective tissue, and then there is sperm and ova come together and form the new organism as a new animals. Ultimately the asexual reproduction is take place or sexual reproduction is found. The ultimately last time there is development is take place, and in that reproductions the finally free swimming larva is developed. That free swimming larva, it act as a function to the dispersion. They are also the attached to the any substratum, and therefore the larva stage is a free swimming. Ultimately they distributed the his population distribution is take place by the dispersion of larval stages, and these larva stages is commonly called as a amphiblastula larva or coleoblastula larva. These two type of the larva stages were observed in the poriferous animals. Then we are go through the very specialized mechanism as a general organization of porifera. What are the these morphological features. We have seen these poriphyrin have the very diverse morphology, and we have seen the one by ones. This organism were observed that there is a cylindrical like structure. There is just cylinder like structure we have seen, and that type of poriphyrin is known as a Leucosolonia. Then the wedge shapes. There is wedge like structure. We have seen the bread as made with some pieces that like there is wedge shape structure, and this the single substratum there is come to the different type of body. There is connection. Just remember to the first picture of the today's session, we have seen the this cycon picture, and this cycon is a wedge shape structure. Then the tree like structure, the some only there is the branching form, and the tree like structure is developed by the this and that type of the poriphyrin animal is known as a Microsionia. Then some poriphyrin animal, the morphological feature is a finger like structure we are observed, a deadly finger like structure we are observed, and this is known as a heliconia. Then also in that organism also observe that there is some poriphyrin animal observe the leaf like structure, and this leaf like structure, that group we call it the Phylospongia. Then the some poriphyrin animal is also found the cushion like, there is spongy like structure, sponge like mechanism or sponge like morphology, and these are the group is commonly called as the Euspongia. Then the some animals we have seen the rope like, there is a we have seen the winding of some thread and then form the long structure, and that type of mechanism we are observing the some poriphyrin animal morphology. This is the Hylonema. And last one, there is some poriphyrin animal where observe the bowl-like structure, bowl-like morphological features, and this is known as a Pheronema. These are the 8 different type of organization of the poriphyrin body we are observed in the natures, and these are the very important to the morphological diversity of the poriphyrin animal. In next picture we are see the just observe that here is a finger like structure, erect rope like mechanism, there is a black spongy like mechanism observed in this picture, then just cylinder like structure we have seen, and wedge shape like structure. That means there is diverse morphological features or morphology observed in the poriphyrin animal. Finally, we go through the very specialized structure or internal mechanism, how this part is already discussed, but just we go through the detailed morphological picture in the body walls. These are the, you know that this is a diploblastic animal. That means this two-layer mechanism, there is a specialized cell or different type of cell, their aggregation or they come together. They not form the tissue, but they are act as a function to in together. Here the first type of cell found in the poriphyrin body wall, this is the spongin cells. The spongin cell, this spongin cell there is organized in the very proper manners, and these are the in surface area there is present of the gelatinous matrix, and this gelatinous matrix is there, and ultimately here we see the grain like structure inside there. There is a mesophyll or mesenchyme is found in there, and this mesophyll structure, these are all the cells are the spongin cell, and they anchor to the all other type of cell. Then we also go through the pinocyte cell. This pinocyte cell is observed in the surface area. There is a platen structure and surface morphological contractile cell is found, and that cells is develop the surface area of the poriphyrin animal or epithelial layer of the that animal. These act as a epithelial cell and form the skin structure or the body structure of that organism. Then the third type of cell found in the body walls of the poriphyrin, this is known as choanocyte cell. This choanocyte cell, this choanocyte cell is a just oval and just the neck like structure and the flagella is developed in that, And this choanocyte cell, these structures, why form the that like? Because flagella is act as a to sense of in current or uh, entry of the water inside the body, and ultimately in that mechanism respiration, then grabbing food and excretion, these all different mechanism is carried by the this choanocyte cell, and this is a very important cell found in the poriferous animal. Then the in that also found the arcuocyte cell. This cells is also act as a mechanism to the supporting mechanism to of the sponging cell. Gelatin matrix is found, and these mesophiles where act as a function. There is a phagocytosis particle. There is pinacodum. That means some unwanted content. There is phagocytic and then expel out through the body. That type of the function is carried by the arcuocyte, and these are the different type of cell is just come together and form the body organization. Here this structure we already discussed in the last slide. We are just go through the internal morphology and external morphology. Now dear student, we are discussing the whole session agenda, the two part in the session agenda. First one is the introduction to the phylum Porifera, and the second part different silent features of the Porifera. This both part we discuss in the just now, and now we come to the your side. They have the some assignment for you. In that you firstly the very first assignment part is the enlist the gender characters of the Poriferan phylum Porifera. It may be the 10 to 13 character, we just enlist them. And second assignment part is the draw the neat label diagram of the body wall of sponges. This the small assignment for you, the today's session, and this is a very simple assignment for you. You just go through the whole lecture, and then easy to we got it the answer for the both questions. Then we go to the summary of today's session. In the today's session, we are just go through the introduction to the phylum Porifera, who is coined by this term, the Grantia in 1836. This scientist is the first time is used these terms. Then they are aquatic, then different silent features. There is spore bearing animals. These are the different introductory information we learn. There is some symbiotic association is there. There are different type of shape, size. We are just discuss about the different introductory mechanism, basic information related to phylum Porifera. Then we also go to the silent features. It may be that there is aquatic in nature. There is a diploplastic mechanism. There is found in the different type of the two type of skeleton, spongin fiber and spicule as a act as a mechanism of skeleton. This part we discuss in the silent feature, and then we also discuss about the structure of body walls and type of cell. In that we are observe that this poriferan body have the two layer structure. There is diploplastic animal. The external layer there is a flat surface contractile pinocyte cell is found in there, and the inner side there is a specialized different type of cell. There is mesogalia cell is there, then choanocyte cell is there, arcuocyte is there. Different type of cell is found in the inner side part of the poriferous animal. Okay, now we are just go through the what part we discuss in the next session. In the next session we discuss about the classification of the phylum Poriferan groups. Then we also go through the type of canal system in Poriferan animal. Which type of the Poriferan animal? These different types. We go through the ascon or asconoid type of the canal system found in the Poriferan animal. We discuss in the detail in the next session. Then the syconoid type of the canal system found in the some Poriferan animal. We also go through the detail about in that what type of the syconoid canal systems, and how is the leucon or the leuconoid canal system found in the porifera. In the porifera animal different canal system is there, and this three canal system we discuss in the next lecture. Thank you.